Hello everyone, Elite Clockwoman here. Episode 20 is finally released, and this is the craziest, most interesting, and longest episode ever. We now have many questions like, who is this character at the end? What kind of place is it? Has Drill Titan become the most powerful character in the universe? I have a lot of thoughts and theories, but before we get into all this, I want to thank you all for your support. So I now have 100,000 subscribers, and I didn't expect that we can reach this point so quickly. And I hope that in the future, we can reach 500,000 subscribers. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you liked episode 20. And here we go. The episode begins with the inscription, "Help requested Titan Speakerman coming." And we see an army of toilets and how they mined Big Ben. Here we see the engineer's toilets, Bandon's head in a huge ship, and a similar ship we saw at the SKIBIDI scientist in episode 3. And also there is an astro toilet here. And these guys are clearly up to something, since we see dynamite on Big Ben. And then the question immediately arises, why should they blow up Big Ben? And I have one theory. Maybe this particular Big Ben is the source of the power of the Clockmen. And if it is destroyed, then they will not be able to use their abilities. Or there might be a Clockman Titan under this tower, because at the moment we don't know where it is, and thus they want to destroy it. But this all sounds very fantastic. But also write your theories in the comments. And then we see that one of the toilets is screwed up, and the other toilet got angry and was about to hit the poor guy. But the toilets heard the sound of the Titan Speakerman, who flew in to help the Alliance. And then we are shown a squad of agents, and the large clockman went forward to use his ability to stop time, and time stopped everywhere. And the large clockman shows the Speakerman that he doesn't have much time, and the Speakerman nodded in response. But a toilet magnet appeared, and from somewhere he had a clockman watch on his neck, and their abilities did not affect him, and he interrupted the clockman's ability. But the large Speakerman successfully destroyed him. But when the Speakerman tried to remove the bomb from Big Ben, a rocket flew into him, and the rocket was so powerful that the Speakerman fell to the ground, and a second later we can see the core on the back of the toilet, and also the inscription, London Mall. And finally then, the crazy Dr. SCP from the game, SCP Containment Breach appeared. And then it turned out that these are actually two toilets, and these guys look pretty dangerous, and immediately start attacking, and just look at how big the explosion is. And that means that these toilets are damn strong, and even the large Speakerman grabbed his head from the power of this explosion. And we see that the Speakerman was badly injured, and part of his face was destroyed. And obviously the toilets were in shock from how he survived this explosion, and the Speakerman took out his axe, and the legendary battle began. And the Speakerman dealt a good blow to this toilet, but he covered himself with a shield, and then there was an epic moment when the Speakerman cut part of the mask of this toilet. And geez, it looks so cool, just like in the anime. And then we see the ugly face of this toilet. I definitely wouldn't go on a date with him. And we see that the agents were also surrounded. But the cameraman realized that in any case, it was necessary to stop the explosion of Big Ben. And he showed this hot chick who had the remote control for the bomb. And the SKIBIDI zombie pressed the start button, and the timer turned on for 80 seconds, and he started to run away. But if I were him, I would have set the timer for 15 seconds, and then they would have succeeded. But the toilets didn't think about it. And the alarm clock sent a drill woman after this mutant, and an epic pursuit begins. Come on, beauty, you have to save world. And Drill Woman is trying with all her might to catch up with this toilet. And Speakerman also tried to remove the bomb, but he was prevented by SCP toilets. And we again see an epic chase against the backdrop of battles, and it's insanely cool. And Drill Woman caught the mutant and took away the remote control. And you just look at this invisible sticker with the inscription, "Stop Boom." And here I am disappointed in this beauty. I definitely would not fall for this sticker. So the Dom Studio is worth thinking about my participation in such missions. But still, this is adrenaline and emotions. And since she was short on time, she didn't think about this sticker, so let's not blame her. And the timer began to speed up, and behind the sticker we see the inscription faster. And then the toilet hit the drill woman hard, and his friends came to his aid to deal with her. But our hero, Large Clockman, with all his strength and through unbearable pain, again used his ability and stopped the timer at the last seconds, and the Speakerman was able to remove the bomb. But with the help of a chain, he was captured by the SCP toilet. But at the same time, the drill woman blew up the building with the help of the barrels that were shown to us earlier. And finally, we hear this legendary sound of Titan drillmen. And everyone was immediately distracted by this sound, and an earthquake began, and a huge drill appeared from the ground, And look at the reaction of this toilet. He was clearly shocked by what was happening. And we were specially shown the Clockman ship and the view from afar that we realized how huge the Drill Titan is now. And just look at this King Kong. Geez, I got goosebumps from this epic appearance. And these weaklings began to attack this Giga Chad. And here we can take a closer look at him. Now he has horns like some kind of demon from hell. And to be honest, he himself looks like a demon, and I even started to be afraid of him. But in fact, he only looks so creepy. In fact, he is the same cutie that he was. But his design is simply incredible. And in our large collaboration, the Dom Studio said that his design was the most complex of all. And now I don't wonder why. He is really godlike. And the missiles of these toilets do absolutely no damage to him. And even 3 powerful missiles that severely wounded the Speaker Man did not cause any damage to this Giga Chad. And just look at his mouth with many sharp teeth. You can also see some kind of strange saw near his neck. But it is not yet clear why it is. And the Giga Chad easily destroyed this toilet with the help of its powerful jaws. And the Drill Titan released its chains and pierced the mutant's head and began to pull him towards itself. But the toilet tried to cut the chains with chainsaws, but nothing will help him anymore. And the Drill Titan pulled it into its shredder and destroyed it. And now we can fully examine it in all its beauty. And such epic and demonic music is playing. And this incredibly makes this moment epic. And a second later, we are shown the ship of the Clockman, how they want to save the cameraman. And we see the Drill Titan and the Speaker Man. And the Speaker Man shows thumbs up, but the Drill Titan strokes the Speaker Man with his drill on the head like a child. And it's so cute. And this means that although the design of the Drill Titan is very scary and demonic, but at heart, he remains just as cute and a dump character. And it's also important to note that he is much larger than Speakerman. And here is a table comparing the sizes of all Titans. Previously, the Drill Titan was the smallest, but the Titans were more or less the same size. Although we haven't seen TV Man Titan yet, but if we take the original series, he is not much larger than Cameraman Titan, which means that he will be smaller than Drill Titan. But which one is stronger, TV Man Titan or Drill Titan? At first glance, you can say that is a Titan drill, but in fact this is a very deep and controversial option. But I can make a top of the strongest characters if you want, and then we will find out who is the strongest in this universe. If you want me to make this video, then hit the like button and write a comment about it. And then the speaker was offended by the Drill Titan, and he flew away somewhere, and suddenly the scene changed, and we see a strange room, and black smoke from the teleport appeared inside, and we see the SKIBIDI scientist, who ran away from the Titans in episode 19. And it turned out that a real SKIBIDI scientist was hiding in his column. And I already said in my analysis of episode 19 that a real scientist sits inside this fake. And also in this frame we see numbers from behind, but I'm not sure what that means. And it seems to me that it was originally on this map, so we skip this moment. And a second later we see agents in black, and they are talking about something with the scientist. And the scientist shows his claw up. And it seems to me that he is not happy that the toilets could not blow up Big Ben. But suddenly the toilets in black told him something important, and the scientist's face was very surprised. And I think that this is connected with the mysterious character that we will see a little later. And these toilets told the scientist that this character was already waiting for him, and the scientist clearly did not expect this meeting. And the scientist with the toilets entered the laboratory, and here we see chambers with different experimental subjects. And similar chambers with experimental subjects were in the original series in episode 69. And we see the first experimental subject, and this is one of the terrible mutants that were shown to us in episode 17. And in the next room is some kind of monster with tentacles, and it all looks very creepy. And I would say that this laboratory looks like some kind of space station, so the doors are sealed and everything is very clean. And it is in this laboratory that new types of creepy toilets will be created that were in episode 17. And the scientist headed to another door, and he entered there himself. And we can notice that now they were on the 4th floor, since it was the 4th circle that glowed. But in fact, we were on the 3rd floor, because we heard the sound from the button, and then saw the 4th floor. And in general, this laboratory has 8 underground floors, and the scientist went down to the very bottom floor. And we see a huge circle in the center that can clearly open, and also when we turn the camera, we can see tanks with the inscription, Umbrella Corporation. And this is clearly a reference to the film Resident Evil, since there was also an Umbrella Corporation that did experiments on people. And because of them, the infection spread everywhere, and people became zombies. And also in the Umbrella Corporation from the film, there were the same 8 floors as here. And the toilets also do experiments here, but on people and toilets, and it's very creepy. But now, the most important moment in the entire series has come. We see some strange character of some kind of demonic woman, and it turns out that she is the one who controls all this. And she is very unhappy that the scientist is using his old tricks from the original series, and I'm just shocked by what's happening. Listen for yourself, and let's try to figure out what's going on here.
You won't get tired of losing, old man, will you? Silence! Not that it was my idea, but you could at least try to last longer, instead of counting on your old tricks. Keep their titans busy with your horror toilets, or whatever you call them. Soon there will be no place for them to retreat or upgrade. Clocks will fall.
She wants the scientist to continue to distract the titans with his creepy toilets, and at the end, she said clocks will fall. And to be honest, I'm shocked by this. It was very sudden that he showed this character. And maybe in previous videos from the Dom studio, we can find this character, and we need to look hard, but she is definitely very strong, and she has a plan to defeat the Alliance. We also see that she has a purple glow, the same as the TV men. Maybe the TV men are traitors. She also controls them. I understand that this sounds like nonsense, but I can't explain why it has the same purple light as the TV men. I won't lie, Dom Studio has confused us so much that I don't understand anything at all. He added YouTubers. He also added the Book of the Apocalypse. Today we saw the Titan Drill Demon, and now this woman. It's just crazy. I'm so confused, and I'll need time to figure everything out. But for now, let everything be as it is. But I hope soon we can find out the whole truth about this woman. And if any news or leaks appears, I will definitely make a video about it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you liked the analysis. Elite Clockwoman out.